Dr. Marianne here. I'm so glad you're with us today. This is our unlisted private training for you for the letter L. And I'm going to share my screen right now and show you when we have our books, we want our child to outline with our finger, lion, O, L. Lion, O, L. Lion, O, L. Lion, O, L. So because you say the name, you could say the sound at the beginning, and then you could say the letter name. But we're going to trace it 3 times. On page 1, Pleasant has a lemon for page 1. Look at these shadows in the tree. We have the big, okay, let's look at the pictures and say their names. Llama, lobster, lizard, lion, leopard. So the leopard has spots. So here we have a baby llama, a baby lion, cub, and a little leopard cub, and a little lobster. So these are the cutouts that come with this curriculum. So we're just going to go ahead and have your child cut these out. Well, actually, they're going to pop out. I made copies of mine so that I could be interactive with you. So you're just going to pop them out. And in case you make copies, this is how we would do it anyway. They're much easier with the pop outs. And the lobster. I'm not showing you how I'm cutting them out. But I'm going to get my glue stick and dab it on the tiger. Where is the baby? This is the leopard. The lion cub is going to go right there. The baby llama is going to go right there. And the little lobster is going to go right there. Let me trim him a little bit more. Okay, so here's your baby lobster. Okay. That is very fun and interactive. Now, what I want to point out, you see the tear? You see the tears? We're going to talk about sad or happy, okay? So the tears means something is sad. Turn the page, and we're going to circle the picture that starts with O like lion, lobster and fish, O lobster, flower or leaf, O leaf, bear or lion, O lion. And we're looking at what's in the middle. Lamb or goat, O lamb. So if it has the O like the lamb, that's what we're circling. So these are 2 bugs. We have ladybug and a bee. O ladybug. These are body parts. We have legs, arms, legs. These are something in the outside. We have a tree and a log. O log. This is what you put to lock something up. We have a key and a lock. O lock. The key opens the lock. Here we have 2 things that give light. We have a light bulb and a candle. O light bulb. Here are things on a car. So we have car and a license plate. O license plate. This goes on the back and front of a car. And here we have some fruit ol, lemon, or apple. Ol for lemon. So I didn't do the associations here. These are things you could eat called seafood, and these are parts of the plant outside, and these are animals at the zoo, okay? So there's associations, vocabulary development, and the sound of ol. Look at this little lizard on page 2. So here we're going to start writing our ol. We're going to start at the red line, down and over. Start at the red line, just go down to the green. Down and over, down and over, down and over, down and over. Keep going. Down and over, down and over, down and over, down and over. Keep going. Eventually, we're going to lose our little dot, but we go from the red to the green, red to the green, red to the green, red to the green. Keep going. Make your line straight. Hold your pencil right. Kids need the right pencil grip. Look how I'm holding my pencil with my finger on top. Straight down and over, 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 straight down. So notice how far I go over. I have to stop before I get to the next L. Straight, it's almost like half the width there. It's half the length. The tallness is how we go, we call it the width. Down and over, down and over, down and over, down and over. Almost finished. Down and over. And these thick pencils are excellent because your child will want to push really hard and sometimes break the pencil or hurt their hand. Their hands get really tired. So for the lowercase l, it's from the red to the green. That's it. Red to the green, red to the green, red to the green. Just one straight line. What we're looking for is pencil grip. See how my thumb is here. And if you hold it down to the tip of the pencil, your child will have a good support. Also, I recommend your child puts the left hand on the paper. Now, if you have a child who is a lefty, you're going to let them turn their paper this way to the left. And they're going to do their letters with their left hand like this. Left, left, straight down. And they're going to hold their book with their right hand, okay? So it's okay to turn the paper for the lefty. But for the righty, we're just going to go red to the green, red to the green. And it looks like we're making a fence or a sideways ladder. Just follow the line all the way down. Practice, practice, practice. And we're looking for straight lines. Straight lines. If you want to use colors, you could have your child use a different color for every line, for every row, I mean. Straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down, straight down. Yahoo! And let's give a big happy face for a job well done. Now, we're going to do a little cumulative work. We have lion, O-L, dog, D, snake, S. Okay, the sound goes second. We say the letter name when we write. So we have drum, D, I'm going to outline that. Remember our C stroke with a line. Lamp, O, L. Uppercase. That was the last video we just did. Oh, we're doing this now. And L. Desk, D, D. C stroke and a tail. Strawberry, S, S. And we did the S. Lemon, O, L. Spoon, S, S. Leaf, O, L. Doll, D, D. And we have sock, S, S. Probably the trickiest thing is to remember to say the picture name, the sound, and then the letter name. Now here's where we're going to talk about the tears that I talked about. This lion is glad. This lion is sad. You see how the tears go with sad. So we're going to look at every picture. And let's get a color crayon. I'm going to get orange. Is this, we're going to go from left to right, okay? Is this lion glad or sad? He's sad because he has a broken wheel. Is this lion glad or sad? He's glad. And I want you to put a little scoop under GL. Look at that, 2 letters, goal. Now, is this lion sad or glad? He's sad. Circle sad. Is this lion glad or sad? Well, he fell, so he's in pain. He's sad. Now, this lion is opening up a birthday present. Is he glad or sad? He's glad. And what are we going to do to GL? We're going to scoop them because they're a blend, consonant team or blend. And then what else makes you glad? Maybe balloons. Balloons make me glad because they could be, that they mean there's a party. And then what makes me, and then what am I going to do to glad? This is my own little addition. Let's scoop it there because it's a blend or a digraph. And that's going to come up in 2nd grade, or 1st grade, sorry. So here we have sad. What makes me sad? What makes me sad is traffic. I'm going to make some cars. I don't like traffic. I don't like traffic at all. And we have a lot of it here in California. Okay. And I'm just going to put here because it might not be obvious to people. Okay, so now we're going to build words. Sad, sad, glad, glad. Now this is where we are also teaching rhymes. Glad and sad are rhymes. So look at my hand. What if I did add, sad, goes to glad, add, glad. The ending sound is the same. That's why we call it a rhyme. So this little lion, is he glad or sad? He's glad. So let's make our C stroke with our G and our L. Glad. Go over here. Is this lion glad or sad? He is sad. Try to make your letters the same shape. Is this lion glad or sad? He's sick, so he's sad. Is this lion glad or sad? Well, he's eating a hamburger. He is glad. Let's make our G, L. Try to make the letters match the shapes of the red, yellow, and green lines. This lion lost his kite in the tree. Is he glad or sad? He is sad. And this lion is reading a book. He's got crayons. He must be glad. Here we go. Make your C stroke. Make your G, L. Okay. If you have a rock star child that wants to scoop the GL, that would be okay. And also, now look down here. I like having the writing practice. If you want to not do the writing practice and just do your cut and paste, that's okay as well. So we have a sad, we have S, 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 and we have GL, GL, GL. So we could put the GL right over the GL. And here's my other GL, glad. And here's my other glad, glad. And then here's my S for sad. If your child can describe the picture, he's sad because he broke his boat. He's sad because he's sick. Remember the little part of the S goes on top. And he's sad because his kite is in the tree. So there we have the interaction of this page. Okay. Good job. Now we're going to turn the page to our words. Whenever you see the colors of the rainbow, that means we're going to have a word list. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And I have my L words. So does the word lap start with L? Lap? Yes. Does the word nap start with nap? No. So we're going to put an X when it's a no. Does the word log start with Yes. So we're going to circle the yellow ladder. Does the word dog start with No. Does the word lip start with Yes. Does the word zip start with No. So you see how I gave a little bit of rhyming words so your child can differentiate the sound. So here we have bag, carrot, sit, this is sit, lizard, duck, and grape. We're only going to do the first letter sound. So bag, B. Carrot, C. Sit, S. Lizard, L. Duck, D. C stroke with a line. And grape, G. C stroke with a scoop. Okay, that little piece can come off. Now, if you had your child do uppercase as well, That's fine. So here we're going to have more words. Now, is the L in the front of the word, or is the ul in the back of the word? So the word is, oh wait, is this rhymes or? Okay, this is a bell, bell. You hear the ul at the end. Lock, lock. You hear the ul at the front. Snail, snail. You hear the ul at the end. Doll, doll. You hear the L at the end. Lemon, lemon. You hear the ul at the front. Ladybug, ul at the front. Ball, ball. You hear the ul at the end. Okay. So now this is a coloring page. We have A, L, and G. A is going to be red. L is going to be yellow. G is going to be green. So wherever your child, I'm just going to start with green. Let's do a little bit of outlining. The outlining with your, if you use Crayola, there's a special wax in the Crayola that gives you like a little border. And it helps the child stay in the line. So I'm holding my crayon very lightly, and I'm also, look how I'm holding it with my pencil grip. So I try to color one way. Let's get our kindergartners learning to color. So when they go to first grade, they're going to be rock stars. One way. So here's more G. I'm going to outline with a G. Now outlining takes a little bit of time, but it's very well worth it. And we're going to outline what's with the G so that we're not going to color it. Like this. Okay, so my G is going to go here. And you're going to notice that outline helps you color neatly. I also like it because outline gives a dark color. Like when a mom wants to outline her lipstick with a darker color. It gives a nice look. And we're going to fill the green in there. Now I'm going to try to do all my green, okay? Try to do all the same color so that you can narrow it down. Do I have any more G's? Nope, that's all the G's. So the next color I'm going to do is red. Let me get my red crayon, and I'm going to look for the A. I have the A way up here. It's already outlined with the green, so I need a little bit more outline right here. And I'm going to color up and down just to have my colors go one way. So my red went up and down, but my green went sideways. And that's okay, as long as it's one direction. Any more A? That's all there is. So the last color, L, is for yellow. I kind of like how it has a, yellow has an L in it. So we're going to outline for that. We're still going to outline these because it looks kind of cool. They have a darker color. And when your child's older, they maybe even want to outline in a different color. But outlining gives a little bit of emphasis on the shape. But the cool thing is, you can go across all the yellow. You don't have to just do, this is called the lion's mane. That's his hair on his head. We call it a mane. This is the lion's foot. There's paw, the lion's tummy, the lion's tail, and the lion's leg. Name the parts when you color with your child. Let them learn body parts. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Good job. Now we're going to go to page 10. So these different animals have different movements. Okay, so one animal goes buzz and one animal goes grr. Circle the animal that goes buzz. Go to the right. This is a lion and a mouse. One animal goes roar. One animal goes ee, 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 ee. Circle the animal that goes. The mouse has a little squeaky voice, right? Now, these animals are very quiet, but one goes like a rattlesnake. I can't make that sound very good, but let's circle the rattlesnake. And then these are very quiet animals too. One animal is a very quiet animal, and one goes hoppity hoppity hop. Let's circle the animal that goes hoppity hoppity hop. That's the kangaroo. So kids are learning animal names. They're learning the sounds the animal make. So here we're going to do writing of a whole word. So let's do the word log. With your pencil, log. I like to tap it out. L-A-G, log, which is L-O-G. Okay, what rhymes with log? L-Og. How about D-Og, dog? D-D-O-G. Dog and log are rhymes. So here, what sound goes gallop, gallop, clup, 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 clup? I don't know if you recognize that was a horse, but let's draw a horse if we can. I'm not the best artist. Here's a horse. He has a bushy tail. And here's his head. And he has little ears. That's actually my horse. Okay. So how does the horse go? Clup, 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 clup. Okay. Now, this is very interesting. We have pictures that go with the word. So look how we do a letter substitution. Sad becomes dad. Dad, we change 2 letters to become dog. Then we have the word gas, doll, and log. Okay, so we're going to cut out all these pictures on the right. I'm going to cut these out. The dotted line means to cut. So this is so fun. We have a doll. We have a dad. We have a dog. And we have looks like a sad lion and a log and gas. Okay. So we're going to put our pictures where the word is, okay? Gas. Just put a little glue strip right there for gas. And we have log, little line of glue. You don't need a whole lot of glue. We have a doll. Here's our doll. And we have sad. Our line is sad. Two more pictures. We have a dog. Dog, D-O-G. And we have a dad, D-A-D. Let your child learn what the word looks like. Now they can sound it out. L-A-G, D-A-L, G-S, D-A-G, D-A-D, and S-A-D. Notice how the double L is there. That's going to be one of our floss words. I'm going to put a scoop under there just for later. Doll is a floss word. Means a double L. So we're going to turn our page. Now, this is really cool. We're introducing plurals. When you have a lot of logs, we have an S at the end. So here we're going to use S. When you have one, there's no S. So we're going to circle log. When you have one dog, no S. When you have three dogs, you need the word that has the S. When you have one doll, no S. When you have three dolls, you need the dolls that has the S. See what I'm doing? So you can cross off and eliminate if that helps your child. So now we're introducing plurals. I love it. I love it. This is a story about the lion and the mouse. Now, this is also a story that I have in my read alouds that you can read ahead of time or even show it to your child. But the lion is the scariest, loudest, meanest animal in the forest. And the mouse is the tiniest, quietest animal in the forest. And the lion wants to eat the mouse. And here the mouse is sad, right? But the hunter set a trap for the lion. And now who's sad? The lion is sad. The trap picked him up off the ground. How am I going to get out? Says the lion. And now he's happy because look, the little mouse said, I will save you. And the mouse cuts, he chews the rope of the net, and the lion escapes. And now the lion is glad. You see how that works in? Glad and sad. So now here are the comprehension questions. In our story on this first little pinwheel, is our story about an elf, about a mouse, or about a caterpillar? It's about a mouse. Is our story, is the lion going to eat the mouse? Did the lion put the mouse in a net? Or did the mouse get in a trap? The lion was going to eat the mouse. Now, in our story, look at the umbrella. Do we have two birds? Do we have two monkeys? Or do we have a lion? We have a lion. Now, on the fourth row, we have the rabbit. Is our lion in a net? Is our lion trapped in a trap? Or did our lion fall into a hole? The lion is in a net, stuck in a net. Now, on the last line where the ladybug is, did the mouse eat the sandwich? Did the mouse take a splinter out of the lion's paw? Or did the mouse chew the rope and help the lion escape. The mouse chewed the rope and let the lion escape. Good job. So here we have paper dolls, and this is good coloring time. So first, let's go ahead and write dolls. D-O-L-L-S. So we're going to make our C, D-O-L-L-S. Make our C stroke, draw the D-O-L-L-S. So we have the S because there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's our floss word. Doll is a floss word. I'm just going to write here, F-L-O-S-S. When your word has a double F, a double L, a double S, it's called a floss word. Also, if it has a double Z, it's a floss word. More about that later. But here we have our 3 dolls. So let's color. I'm going to outline and color his pants orange, up and down. And be sure you outline. And then I'm going to give this guy an orange shirt. Orange shirt. Sometimes I just like to reverse colors. Okay, and I'm going to do, how about a brown pants over here? And here's my square, up and down. Up and down makes it nice and neat. And I'm going to give this lion a brown shirt. Outline, outline, outline. Doesn't have to be award-winning coloring, just understanding, staying inside the lines right now. And I'm going to give a little black pocket here and a black pocket here. And I'm going to make my tiger light black here. And of course, you could outline. Black, I'm going to use yellow here. Outline again. And these are just dolls, paper dolls. I'm going to go ahead and give them all yellow feet. And your child can do any color he wants. Paper doll. So again, the dotted line means we're going to cut. And then here on the back, we have more coloring to do. And here we have the word logs. So here we had dolls. Here we have logs. So let's get our pencil. L-O-G-S. L-O-G-S. So the dolls are standing on the logs. Is that fun? So this one had a brown pants. Let's see if your child can match the color that was on the front. Here's my brown pants. And remember I had the brown shirt on the other one? It just makes it a little easier. actually the lion's skin, isn't it, brown? Or the lion's fur. Then we have the other pants. Let me remind us what we had. I had orange pants. And I'm going to outline up and down. Up and down. It doesn't matter if you color the top and then the middle, then the bottom. You just always want to go up and down. And then I'm going to do the orange here. Up and down. One way. Try to be coloring up and down or sideways one way. Look at these little tail. Let's make the tail black. Just to stand out a little bit. Look at that fluffy tail. And here's a fluffy tail. Look at that lion's tail. And the lion's fur on his head is called his mane. So let's outline the mane. Up and down. His mane, and let's do this mane brown also. Outline so that we get a good edge, and it keeps our coloring inside the line. When your child's older, they can draw outside the line and be creative, but right now we want to teach them inside the line. Okay, and the legs, we're going to make his feet or his paws yellow like the other one. Lion paws. Kids are learning so much vocabulary in kindergarten. Here we go, the lion paws. So we have 3 lions and we have time to cut out. So we're going to cut out right here. These are books that are just so fun to save. And 3 dolls. Now this is interesting. I'm going to cut out the legs. There's no dotted line here, but you might know what to do when we have paper dolls. It's this slotted line that goes right here on the lion. So it would probably be a little bit different if it was cardboard, right? We could do this side. And we could do this side. I noticed one side has more of the leg than the other. And I didn't cut off his leg like I probably maybe should have. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's cut our doll apart. We have 3 dolls. 3 dolls. And we're going to put the brown. Going to match. You know what I'm going to do is put this like here. A slice like I talked about. Because that's how, when you do a doll, it clicks in there. And when it's cardboard, you get the stiffness. So we're going to slice right there. And this doll's going to clip right in there. See how the feet go? And then, last but not least, You know what? I'm going to tape his legs back together here. I should have done that higher. Here we go. Oops. Tape always comes in handy. So here we go. There's my slice. Doll number 3. Okay. So here it's just fun, interaction, kinesthetic activity, getting the kids engaging. Stopping my screen. Stopping my share. We're getting the kids to engage, and it just lowers the stress and the frustration of reading because they're learning to get involved and it's fun. So stay tuned to the next number. So this was the end of book 7, video 7. Keep an eye out for video 8. Bye-bye now.